the Heights. I buy my coffee and I go. I buy my coffee and set my sights on only what I need to know. What I need to know in the Heights. Money is tight, but even so, when the lights go down, I blast my radio.
We're here to see In the Heights.
Why this
Have you
show?
seen it yet?
No, that's why I'm here.
I actually saw a reading of this musical, I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago. And so I'm really excited to come back and see it now on Broadway. It's amazing.
It's exactly what we need. It's bringing Broadway into this century, into this millennium, and that's what we've been needing for a while.
Always excited. I mean, it's so important that there's new writers and new actors and new performers on Broadway. And you know, everything I've heard about it is that it has an incredible kind of energy to it.
Anything that is alive and kicking like this show is, I mean, you can't deny that it's fantastic. So I'm really excited about seeing it.
It's like a perfect slice of life of something that people haven't seen, you know?
He's seen it. You
I
haven't
did. I
seen
saw it
it.
off Broadway, and it's marvelous. And I hear Miss Priscilla Lopez has a solo in this one, so I'm excited about that.
Terrific. All colors are allowed and welcome on Broadway. It's not the first time. I sure hope it won't be the last.
It's so exciting to be here. I can't believe it. Opening night after the whole off-Broadway run, and now we're on Broadway, and what a haul this is. This is amazing.
This is like nothing I've ever experienced before. I'm just so proud of this piece and of all of our hard work, and so for all of us to be standing up there with our director, our choreographer, everybody, it just felt so right that we're all together. So it's a celebration.
This is 5.5 years for me of sweat and tears and sacrifice and a lot of love and a lot of laughter. And I met my wife doing this show 3.5 years ago, so this is a big night.
Because it's a Latino musical, that's what makes it exciting. You know, I mean, it's the first beautiful, successful, positive one. And I'm so happy to be part of it.
You know, I gotta say, the fact that we're employing 27 Latinos on Broadway is amazing. And the fact that it's a show written by Latinos, I think speaks to people. I think that the fact that Latinos are seeing people they recognize on a Broadway stage. I mean, when we do those kids matinees and the kids see the Dominican flag up on that stage, there's no feeling like that in the world.
To see this dream come to fruition and the pressure that he doesn't think he has, but he's really putting a momentum for Latinos out there to really say that we're here, man, and we can represent a great story. And it's funny because it's a very universal story. The people that are coming out from all walks of life and all races, and everybody's embracing the story, which is really important too.
I knew that it was impactful, but I didn't know that everyone would get it. And I knew what it did for me, and I knew that I loved it, and that's the reason that I did it. And that other people identify with it, that's just the icing. That's just wonderful.
Well, I think it's a universal story. We all have these dreams and aspirations. We all have an abuela character in our lives. We all have, it's about family too.
I'm very inspired kind of by August Wilson and how he took a community and made a history out of those stories. So that was already work I had been doing, and then Lynn came along and had been doing something very similar with this piece, and we were like, let's do this, let's work on this together.
It's the way Fiddler reached people who were not Jewish. It has traditional family themes, and it's about surviving and working hard to attain your dreams, however relatively large or small they may be.
I've never been part of something where every night people are like, there's more and more people waiting at the stage door, there's more and more people standing up, and people just love it, so it's very exciting.
And one day it's a totally traditional conservative theater audience and they love it. Another night it's like a movie theater, like people are yelling back at the stage and having a great time. and it's just so great because we'll have like teenage kids with hoodies on, and we'll have a 70-year-old Jewish person the next day.
I was never nervous about anything, and that I knew that we had something good, and to make something good great is hard. To make something bad good is not as hard. We were trying to make something good great, and whether we succeeded or not remains to be seen. But what we know is that we felt like if we pushed ourselves, and with the support we had from this company, who will do anything, they're the bravest group of people that I've worked with, and these producers, they set us up to succeed.
I think a lot of Broadway shows right now depend on either a pre-written story, like a story that you've already seen, just added songs, or a sort of display of money. And with us, it's simple. And he created this very simple story that is it's just about heart and storytelling.
Manuel Miranda is just gifted, loving, down to earth, talented, and I love our chemistry on stage. I love doing the show with him every night. He's amazing.
He's breathing life, creative, original, exciting life into Broadway. He's not rehashing anything. He's not transferring. He's bringing new life. Latino life, yay!
God, there's so many elements of my life that have made their way into this show. I mean, just everything I always wanted to see in a musical. I sort of crammed into this show. I mean, the hip hop music, the Latin music I grew up with, just using everything to tell a story. And so the fact that we get to do that is just there's no words really.
And tonight is so far away.
As for mañana, mi pana, you gotta just keep watching. You'll see the late nights. You'll taste beans and rice. The syrup is shaved ice. I ain't gonna say it twice. So turn on the stage lights. We're taking a flight to a couple of days in the life for what it's like
In Washington Heights.